So you kind of, if you're gonna roll out sod, you know, with a roller, sod roller. I still need to go over this, I guess, right here. But you got to kind of get the ground wet. But that thing's kind of hard to. That thing's full of water right now. It's kind of hard to do. Push with water in it. But so yeah, I'm watering this. I'm watering this over here, and then I'll go roll it out. I'm going to move that in just a few minutes. I'm going to move it over to have it pointing this way, and then drench that side, and then roll out this side. And then when I'm done rolling out this side, I'm going to move the water here and get that side wet. And I have the back, it's already getting wet, but I don't know if I'm going to roll it out. But anyhow, we'll see. I mean, it does kind of pat the grass down quite a bit, so it makes it look kind of a little tighter. But anyhow, all right, I'll show it here. Let me show you how hard this thing is to roll. It's pretty freaking hard, man. I mean, it's like 300 pounds of water. Oh, it feels like it let out some. Leak out some water. I think it did. I'm gonna try to roll down. So it's bad. I'm gonna have to treat for weeds almost immediately. But all right, let me go check on this other side. All right, so a lot of this has been laid probably 3 days ago, 4 days ago, maybe. Like probably right up to about here, maybe a little back. And then this was laid 8 days ago. I mean, it's looking real nice, man. And you know, everyone's, hey, you got too much shade in your yard. This piece is still struggling, but it looks like it looks like it's winning the struggle. All of these, so I do have some grass peeking up. I couldn't till real deep here because there's a lot of pipes and stuff, so I did like a surface till, and I raked up all the weeds that I could and turned the soil over. So, yeah, so I tilled really shallow, maybe like an inch down, and I could not get that. I couldn't rake up all the weeds, and here there weren't that many weeds. It was just solid dirt. You know, I just needed to prune the trees and let some sunlight in. And you know, and I have criticism about this being all in the shade, but the shaded area of the grass for now appears to be doing the best. So that's cool. So yeah, so this side gets like direct sunlight all day, and this side gets real, I mean, gets like a lot of evening, like from afternoon into the evening sun. And that in the back, and that's probably the newest, gets like morning till about 1 o'clock sun. So because it's like, I don't know how it gets it, but this gets it all day, and this grass went in the same time as this grass, and it looks like it's struggling a little more. Maybe I've watered it too much, I don't know. But it also has that nut sedge in it, and I'm gonna get rid of it. So we're about 8 days out from initial plant, and that's what it looks like. Over here, still have some yellowing. So this is part of the day 1 plant, or no, this is day 2 plant. So we're about a week on this, I think. Yeah, we're about a week on this, and that other one's 8 days, and so a week, and so we're about 4 days on this here plant. So, and look at that, we've got seed heads over here, but I've been watering this kid, so this is still struggling. I did flag down some, some landscapers, and I asked them, I go, how much to fucking throw down, oops, excuse my French, to throw down a pallet of sod. So they threw down all this side, like right from like right here on over to here. And so you're gonna have to forgive my backyard. And got a new wheelbarrow. That's for the whatchamacallit, the mulch. So here's my pool, the Lovin' pool. I love it. And here's the rest of that pallet. And it's still struggling, but I think it'll do fine. I've actually probably overwatered it. I always forget about it. And what I, so I because I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go get another pallet. I had to get a third pallet, and I knew that some of that pallet was gonna go back here. I went ahead and did a rough till of here. So, and there's a till up underneath here, but I didn't rake anything up. So that grass went on top of broken soil. Now, what I do, I don't know if what I see here is what I see, but it looks like I got some Bermuda coming up. We'll see. I don't know, it could be that clover. I think that's called clover, but it's got little tiny stuff. But when you break up the soil and kind of chop the Bermuda up when it's growing, it seems to promote growth. That's just been my experience. So, oh, I didn't even check, and there's the chickens. I didn't even check to see if I had any eggs today. Let's see. All right, well, that's the Tahoma 31. So we're about 4 days out on this one, or 3 days out on this one, and then we've got about 5 on the second pallet, 5 or 6 days on the second pallet, and then we got 8 days on the first pallet. All right, let's see. Come with me. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see if we have eggs. Oh, 2 eggs. Sometimes I kind of like look around. Oh, we got a moonshine egg, and I think that's a roux egg. Roux. Moonshine doesn't lay that much. She's the oldest hen, and she lays the olive-looking eggs. And then we have Cookie, who lays brown eggs. And she may... Yeah, this needs to be cleaned bad. That'll get cleaned probably tomorrow. We clean it a couple of times a week. So the thing